Hey there, I'm Brittany Schroeder, and business and marketing are my jam. I'm here to walk you step by step through this crazy thing we call business. I'm a small town girl, chocolate eating, Diet Coke drinking mom, marketing guru, automation Jedi, and all around good time. This is your weekly dose of all things business and life, sprinkled with some fun. This is the Redefine Business Podcast. Welcome to another episode of Redefine Business Podcast. Before I jump into today's topic, I wanted to remind you that I am having a training on how to grow and market your email list using AI. This is going to be Wednesday, February 26th at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I will put that link in the profile and you can find it on my socials and all the places. So make sure that you sign up for that because it's going to be awesome. I'm super excited about this training. Okay, let's jump into today's topic of the podcast. I'm going to be talking about, drum roll please, funnels that convert and secrets to building customer journeys that work. So I have talked a lot about funnels and the importance of funnels and automations and all things. I just want to kind of break it down a little bit more for you so you understand how important it is to have funnels in your business. In the world of online business, a well-optimized sales funnel, it can be the difference between stagnant revenue and massive growth. And I think that people don't realize how important it is to have funnels in their business. A sales funnel is basically a step-by-step process designed to guide your potential customers towards making a purchase. So it's from contact or, awareness to actually making money off of a purchase, right? So when building effectively, it becomes a powerful tool for driving sales and nurturing these long-term customer relationships. Whether you're in e-commerce or you're a coach or any other industry, these actionable tips that I'm about to give you will help you create funnels that actually convert. With that being said, every industry is different, and sometimes the conversion process, it takes a long time, or it can be quick, it can be right away, or, you just never know. Every industry, every person is different. So I'm going to give you just some examples of things so you can kind of understand how funnels work and some actionable steps that you can apply in your business. So the very first thing is, number one, is understand your audience journey. This is an exercise that you should have. Hopefully you've already done it in your business, but before you create your funnel, it's really important to map out your audience's journey. Think about the stages that your ideal customer go through from awareness to purchase. So your action steps are to create a buyer persona or an ideal client avatar. And basically you're creating what your ideal client looks like. So you're identifying who your ideal customers are, what are their pain points, what are their goals, what are their hesitation, really understanding them. A lot of times your ideal client or your buyer personas, they might be at different stages. They might be maybe a beginner, maybe middle, maybe, it doesn't matter. So just make sure that when you're creating these ideal avatars or these buyer personas, that you identify the pain points, hesitations, all of those things in the different stages of your ideal client. So another actionable step, once you've created that buyer persona, is to outline the stages. Map the customer's journey into 4 key stages. So we have awareness, interest, decision, and action. So those are the 4. The acronym is AIDA. So again, awareness, interest, decision, and action. Map it out. What is the awareness phase? Is that where they see you on social media? They can see you a number of places. This part of the funnel is really, really big because if you are active online, you should have a bunch of different networks and different ways that your ideal clients can find you. The next thing is use analytics. Leverage tools like Google Analytics or Monster Insights to understand how your audience interacts with your website or your content. So there's a bunch of different ways that you can look at analytics or insights on like social media, but make sure that you understand them enough to know what's working and what's not. A lot of people kind of skip over this step because it feels like overwhelming or too hard, but it's really important to help you identify what's going on. So here's an example. for a fitness coach. A potential customer's journey might look like this. Awareness is discovering your Instagram post about weight loss. The interest is downloading a free meal plan. The decision is joining a free webinar or something that has to do with fitness. And then the action is purchasing maybe a 12-week coaching program. So that's an example of understanding the audience's journey. Okay. Number 2 is offer value at every single stage. Each stage of your funnel should provide value that aligns with your audience's needs. This builds trust and increases the likelihood of conversion. You're building that know, like, and trust factor. So here's some action steps. The top of your funnel, which is awareness, offer free resources like a blog post or videos or maybe some downloadable guides. The middle of the funnel, which is interest, provide deeper value. This is through webinars or case studies or maybe some email sequences. You're just diving a little bit deeper. And then the third, or the bottom part of the funnel, the decision, highlight testimonials or social proof, offer a risk-free purchase, like you get your money back if you try this. So those are the different value at every stage and how important they are. So here's an example. Say you are an e-commerce store and you're selling maybe an eco-friendly skincare. You might create a blog article about harmful chemicals in skincare products. That can be the awareness. The second one is a free downloadable guide on starting a natural skincare routine. This is the interest phase, and you're going a little bit deeper. And then the decision phase is a limited time discount or bundle deal for first-time customers. So that is an example right there of how you are offering value at every stage. Okay, moving on. Number 3. Leverage lead magnets and tripwires. Lead magnets and tripwires are essential tools to capture attention and encourage action. Tripwires are products that are like cheaper products, and a lead magnet can be like a freebie, right? So a lead magnet is the free resource that you offer in exchange for their email, right? And again, the tripwire is just the low cost. So this is what converts and leads people into paying customers. So action steps are create a really amazing lead magnet. A lot of times we create one and we put it on our website, we're done. Create several. You got to test and see what works. And I challenge all of my clients to create new ones, at least twice a year or every quarter. You want to ensure that your lead magnet solves a specific problem. An example can be an ebook, a checklist, a template, or a free trial. Okay, and then a tripwire, design a low-cost tripwire. Offer a small, valuable product priced between $7 and $50 to help the customer make their first purchase. There's not a lot of resistance when it's $50 or less, and then they kind of get a taste of what it's like working for you. So here's an example. So maybe you are an organizational coach, and you might offer a pantry organizing checklist. That's your freebie, right? And then you can follow up with a discounted annual subscription plan to maybe your membership. For that can be a tripwire. So those are just some different examples. Okay, moving on. Number 4, optimize your landing pages. Your landing pages play a really important role in the funnel success. And people don't realize this. It is because you're speaking to your audience and it's the first impression. So they should be clear, compelling, and designed to convert. And you have to test these, right? So action steps are write really clear headlines. Make your value proposition obvious within the first few seconds. It's going to pop out. That's going to be your headline, right? And then the next one is use strong CTAs or calls to action. Guide users to the next step with the call to action button like get started or claim your free guide or sign up now. Make sure that they know, the next step. Then the next one is include social proof. Add testimonials or reviews or case studies. This is going to show them that you get results. Then the last one is ensure that mobile optimization. People forget about this. Many users browse on their phones, so make sure that your pages load quickly and they look good on mobile and they are legible. Be careful with fonts, like scripts and fonts that people can read them on their phone. Okay, here's an example. A digital marketing agency landing page for a free audit might feature a headline that says, boost your ROI with a free marketing audit. There's your headline. Then the call to action can be, get my free audit now. And then you can include on there testimonials from past clients. So there is an example right there. Okay, number 5, nurture leads with email sequences. Email marketing is the backbone of many successful funnels. It's a cost-effective way to nurture leads and move them towards purchasing from you. So here's some action steps. Segment your audiences. Group leads based on behaviors or interests. So an example is these are certain people that signed up for your webinar, and these are certain people that maybe read your blog, or they might have different interests in different parts of your business. So like I'm a business coach there. I might have people who are interested in growing their Instagram. I might have people who are interested in email marketing. I'm going to segment them in different groups because I want to market to them differently. The next one is create automated sequences. Develop sequences for nurturing, onboarding, and upselling. Write those emails out. Like give your people a lot of attention. Nurture them. That's how you're going to build the know, like, and trust factor. Personalize your emails. Use people's first names and reference their actions and address their specific pain points. A lot of software programs, I use Flowdesk. You can, when people sign up, they give their first name. Then when you're writing the emails, there is, a feature that allows you to use their first name. So really personalize them and talk to them for their specific pain points. So here's an example. A business coach might send a welcome email immediately after a lead downloads a free guide. Then follow up with a series of emails, sharing case studies, tips, and an invitation to maybe a paid course. So that is an example right there of a funnel. Okay, number 6, incorporate upsells and downsells. Once a customer makes a purchase, it's easier to encourage them to buy more. Upsells and downsells increase the lifetime value of your customers. They're going to buy more. So here's some action steps. Offer relevant upsells. Suggest premium versions or complementary products. This is something I do. Like I have a course where I'm teaching people how to build email funnels, and my upgrade is that I have a copywriter that will help you write your emails. So that's an example of an upsell. Provide downsells. If a lead hesitates, offer a lower cost alternative. So always have something that, hey, I can't quite afford this, but here's another option. It can be like an ebook, or maybe it's a digital course instead of one-on-one or something like that. The next one is, this is always neglected, I feel like, but use post-purchase funnels. After a customer buys, direct them to another offer. Keep trying to sell them, but also like onboard them and give them lots of information and guide them so that they don't feel like they just purchased and you got their money and then they left, right? So here's an example. An online course creator might upsell a VIP coaching package after a customer purchases the standard course. Offer a lower cost mini course if the customer doesn't purchase the full program. So there you go. Okay, number 7, test and optimize continuously. Even the best designed funnels need regular testing and optimizing to maximize results. And sometimes they work at the first and then they don't. So you want to constantly be testing them. So here's some action steps. Do A/B test elements, experiment with headlines, do different headlines, different calls to actions, and different designs on your landing pages. People are drawn to different things, so test those out. Track your metrics. Use tools like Google Analytics, or like Kajabi has, all the programs have analytics. Flowdesk has analytics, but track the metrics. See if people are opening your email, if they're clicking through, track those metrics. Analyze the drop-off points. Identify where users leave the funnel and make improvements. So if people aren't opening your emails, you probably need to tweak your subject line. If people aren't clicking on the call to action, it needs to be more compelling. So you want to really like test those and make changes. An example is an e-commerce store may discover that its checkout page has a high abandonment rate. By simplifying the process, and you can increase the conversion. Maybe it's too complicated or too wordy. Change that. Okay, number 8 is use retargeting ads. Many potential customers won't convert on their first interaction, sometimes not even their second or their third, but you can use retargeting ads, and that's a really great way to re-engage them. So action steps are set up retargeting campaigns, use platforms like Facebook ads or Google ads to target users who have already visited your site, but they haven't taken action. Personalized ads. Create ads tailored to the user's behavior. This is great. Like you can say something like, still thinking about this product, get 10% off today. You can retarget and personalize people who've kind of already shown interest. Okay, limit frequency. Avoid overwhelming your audience by capping the number of times that they see your ad. You don't want to bug people. You don't want them to be turned off because you're like too much. So you can limit the frequency. Okay, here's an example. A travel agent might retarget users who viewed a specific vacation package with ads offering a limited time discount. I get that all the time where I don't buy something and then I get an email or an ad that's like, here's the discount. I'm like, oh, okay. So that's a great way. Okay, number 9, add urgency and scarcity. Create a sense of urgency or scarcity, and this can motivate leads to take action sooner. Action steps are limited time offers. Use countdown timers on landing pages or emails. This is awesome. It works great. Use exclusive deals, highlight limited availability. Say, I only have 5 spots left or only 3 spots remaining. And then seasonal campaigns, tie offers to specific events or holidays. An example might be an online clothing store might promote a flash sale with 24 hours only, 50% off, bestsellers, those types of things. Those are good examples of exclusive deals and limited time offers and all those things. Okay, number 10 and the last one, analyze results and just keep at it, keep trying. A successful funnel is never finished. Regularly reviewing your results and making improvements is really key to the long-term success. And like I mentioned before, sometimes they work and then they stop and you have to tweak things. So action steps are review the metrics, like the conversion rates, what's working, what's not, what's the average order value. Look at all those metrics and analyze them and really like dive into how you can improve them. Gather feedback. Ask customers about their experience. This is my favorite thing, is to get customer feedback. Ask them how you can improve. And then stay current. Keep up with the industry trends and adapt your strategies. Building a sales funnel that converts is both an art and a science, and it takes time to figure it out. But by understanding your audience, providing value, and continuously optimizing, you can create a customer journey that is going to build a really solid customer base. Start small and implement these strategies, and you'll see your results will improve over time. The key is just to stay consistent and always keep your audience's needs at the forefront of your funnel design. So I'm curious, which of these tips will you implement first? I hope you found this helpful, and I'm excited to see you build some amazing funnels. I will see you guys next time. Let's not stop the party here. Head on over to my Instagram or Facebook group, Redefine Your Business, and let me know your thoughts about today's show. I will see you again, same time, same place, next week.